Welcome back to my talking kitchen. Today I'm making porcupine balls, or what my husband likes to say, echidna balls, because we don't have porcupines. Now the kids will love this, and there's only 4 ingredients. It's from the 4 ingredients lady, and it's just got condensed tomato soup and water and minced meat and rice and some Italian herbs. So let's get going. So I've got 500 grams of mince beef. Put that in a large bowl. Sometimes minced beef has a cushion underneath to catch the wet stuff, watery stuff that comes out of the meat. So of course discard that. But this one doesn't have it, so.
Liz breaks up the mince as she moves it from the packaging to the mixing bowl.
It's in the bowl, put that in the bin. Next I'll measure out half a cup of rice. Now you want a long grain rice for this, so the little points of the rice stick out. And there's your porcupine. There's my half a cup, and then I'll put, the recipe says a teaspoon of the Italian spice, so I've done that. Oh, and I'll put some salt and pepper in too. Salt and pepper. And this only takes about 35 to 40 minutes to cook. It's so quick and easy to put together. And it goes really well over mashed potato or rice. Okay, so just get in with your fingers, your hands, and squash that all in. Until you feel like it's all squashed in together. Just squash it, mash it with your hands. That's it, that's better. Grab a big handful and mash it in. You want to get the rice all the way through, and the herbs. And if there's any dry stuff on the bottom, just pick it up and squash it in. Okay, and you can make these balls as big as you want or as small as you want. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm just going to put my soup, I've got my soup and water in the pan, and I've got a wide, I'd say a 32-inch fry pan with a lid. You want something with a lid. 1, 2,
Liz counts the stove knobs.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's on, and I'll just bring that up to the boil. By the time I've made my meatballs and put them on a little plate here, that'll be, so I'm using it's like a metal tablespoon. There's one. And you can put whatever herbs you want in it. You could put lots of herbs in it actually. And roll them in your palms to make a ball. These are yummy cold as well. I'll be back when I've got them all on a plate. Okay, my 2 cans of condensed tomato soup and 2 cans of water has come to the boil. Now I'm going to put my meatballs in. So how I do it, I've got a long spoon, a long sort of wooden spoon with a silicone spoon mouth, and I've put one ball in and I put it over furthest away from me into the pan, and then I put a little bit of, hopefully it goes on top, a little bit of the soup on top, and then I get the next ball and do it again. Should be a lot of sauce, and the sauce will thicken, and that amount of mixture made 14 balls, so that was a good amount.
Liz continues to add the meatballs to the soup.
I love the smell of tomato soup. I think it was the first thing my dad showed me what to make. He used to have tomato soup on a Saturday for lunch with salada crackers. Okay, 2 left. A little bit more. Last one. And sauce on top. And there we go. Put the lid on top. You do need a big saucepan with a lid, or a big pan with a lid. Now, that'll come back up to the boil. Now the lid's on, and I've put the heat down to the lowest you can, and don't take the lid off. Siri, put timer on for 35 minutes from now.
35 minutes, starting now.
So we'll have a look at it at the 35-minute stage, and I'll have a feel, take one ball out and have a feel to see that they're ready. Back then. Hi, we're back, and I think they're cooked now. I'm just going to take the lid off. They smell gorgeous. And I'm just going to pick one up. I've got a spoon with holes in it, and I just want to touch. Yeah, it's firm. And I'll put it back in. I'm going to turn the hot plates off now, and I'm going to wait for them to cool down and put them in Chinese containers and put the sauce over them and take them to one of the family. Okay, I hope you try this one. It is easy peasy, it really is, and it is very tasty with the tomato soup, and it does go lovely over mashed potato. So have a go. See you next time.
A photograph of the cooked echidna balls appears on the left side of the screen. Credits. Thanks to Gary, camera. Jamie, editing.